the only video that you'll ever need for successful affirmations. Now, one of the biggest bad habits that used to always control me and that used to always take so much energy out of my day, out of my time, and out of my, energy, like in my movement power in general, were video games, right? I always used to came home from school or whenever the weekend would come, bro, I would literally try hard games like Minecraft, CSGO with my buddies. Bro, I have like 2,000 hours on Minecraft, which is completely ridiculous. I mean, it's still not as bad as with YouTube, but it still counts as a lot. And also, when you take into the fact that, I was playing it until I was like 16 and a half years old. Now, I know that that's still not that bad because some people still play Minecraft even to this day, even though they have limitless amount of opportunities of getting fun and delayed gratification from life besides just building a Minecraft house, finding an elytra, slaying the ender dragon, killing the wither, and all of these things. I don't know, getting combat 60 in hypixel skyblock or whatever. Yeah, I didn't notice at that time, but I was just missing out so much. And when I eventually realized just how much I was missing out on, and I realized the path of self mastery, which is my word for self improvement, I immediately quit that bad habit. Like I'm not even joking at all. Like, of course, there were a lot of different choices, a lot of different strategies, and a lot of different factors that I used subconsciously around that time that I'm starting to realize and starting to actually know what they actually are because around that time, oh boy, the moment that I immersed myself fully in self improvement, dude, my entire life changed for the better. And video games were the first bad habit that I quit pretty much instantly. And I had no idea how I did them. I mean, it literally just happened overnight. And of course, like I already said, there were a lot of different strategies that I used subconsciously that I'm starting to realize, even right now, almost a year and a half later, which is still ridiculous just how overpowered I was even around that time. And I'm starting to embrace more of that power that resides inside of me. But one of those strategies that I want to share with you today is about affirmations. I never used affirmations before, not even with quitting video games, not even with lowering my time on social media, not even with any kind of bad habit, whether that would be, jacking off, whether that would be, or with any productive skill, like, I don't know, learning something, I don't know, boxing, playing the ukulele, I don't know, teaching, studying mental health, studying skills like productivity, discipline, resiliency, willpower, productivity, and all these good skills in life. Sure, I used affirmations on my manifestation learning journey in the past, but that was not for a long time. I mean, that was just me getting what was, automatic, which was my new frequency or my new state of mind, to get it to play in the back of my subconscious mind automatically. But besides that, I never really used any affirmations in my life. And do you know why? Because the only successful affirmation that you'll ever need is yourself. You don't need any goal. You don't need any successful affirmation technique. Sure, if that authentically helps you get into your desired reality, and if it helps you become disciplined, have a strong willpower, become productive, make you more resilient, then of course, go for it 100%. For me, meditation works better than affirmations because I get to take take advantage and finally seize control over my mind and my ego. And after that, the control over my reality just becomes obsolete. Like I completely become the lord over it. But if affirmations just help you more, then 100% go for it. What I'm trying to say by that is forget about the future and forget about the entire past. You're living in that perfect desired reality where you already have the end result that you're looking for. Whether it is success in wealth, health, or relationships, I don't care a single bit. Whether it is getting that first 10K per month, whether it is getting that 8 pack on your belly, whether it is, I don't know, strengthening yourself to the point where you can work for like 10 hours straight without any effort wasted whatsoever, and you still feel like you can continue, whether it is finding that powerful group of friends. I want you to completely forget about the concept of future and of about the past. And I want you to immerse yourself in that desired reality where you already have that end result achieved. Just imagine like a 10-second long visualization, like a short scene where someone is congratulating you, and when they're just so happy. This could be like your mom, this can be like your future girlfriend or husband if you're a woman watching this. I don't know, it can be truly just anyone, someone that you hold really dear to your heart, and imagine them hugging you, imagine them shaking your hand or kissing you if that's a romantic partner. Just imagine them congratulating you and feel yourself in that fucking moment. And don't just imagine the future going absolutely perfect for you. Imagine the past also. So all of your traumas, all of your anxiety, all of your awkward moments, the unpleasant ones that have unfortunately happened in your life, just imagine that they don't exist. Because whatever is in your subconscious mind and isn't there to serve you, is there to control you. In your subconscious mind is the birth womb of your reality, my timeless reader. So this is what you need to change. And this is exactly what I did that 1.5 years ago when I was quitting those video games. The moment that I realized that there was a better path, that just did something to myself on such a deep subconscious level. Because around that time, in early 2023, was when I started to get my first desires to actually make money online. And when I realized that it was way easier than I ever could think about it, bro, I literally felt enlightened and I wanted to take action right away. And that became my new video game. That filled the gap that video games created for me, and I was immediately on a better path. So, yeah, that's just how this works. You must stop having goals. You must stop saying that I am quitting video games, but you must say, I have quit video games. In fact, I'm a person that was never hooked onto video games in the first place, and instead used those thousands of hours that I put into them into something productive. Video games weren't really that bad habit that really, you know, really had a strong grip on me. Those were social media. But still, I spent like 3,500 hours on playing video games in total through the entirety of my life, which I know isn't a lot because there are people out there who spend like 10,000 hours on CSGO or whatever. It just works like that. So, yeah, but just imagine, bro, I could have learned like 2 languages, if I'm gonna be completely honest with you. But let me tell you, there's an alternate universe where that happened. There's an alternate universe where instead of picking up that video game that you randomly had downloaded on your family's computer when you were like 3 years old, and instead you went into like your house library and you picked up a book and you spend those 3,500 hours reading instead. Isn't that such a powerful visualization? Just imagine all of the life lessons that you received in that alternate universe. And guess what? You can live in that universe right now. All you need to do is just imagine like a 10-second long scene where that kid is reading that book and he's having the time of his life. His mother literally comes over there, she grabs his cheek and she like gives him the biggest smile ever. And it's shiny. The house is so beautiful. It's so vibrant, full of energy because you actually received good grades in the past. Yeah, everything just worked out perfectly. And that's exactly what I want you to be. I want you to forget about all the different goals that you have with your affirmations because they only signalize to the universe that you don't have them and they will run away after you. But instead, when you say the I am and when you identify yourself with that desired reality where you already have that goal achieved, not just in the future, but in the past also. And when you combine all of these things into the present moment, and you live with the thoughts, the beliefs, the identity, the emotions, the attention, and when you combine all of these things, that will emit a particular frequency into the universe, just like a radio does, and you will switch into that desired reality right now. You will feel it, and after that, you will start to experience it slowly but surely. You will just have to wait it. You will just have to wait for it and identify how it is changing. It will slowly start to show itself to you through, through little realizations, through those little sides. Like for example, you will say, Has, see? Of course, I failed that test, but whatever. I still got that one point. The materialization is already happening. And you must always focus on the good side, because the universe will really, really start to test you over the next couple of weeks or months as your reality begins to shift. Okay? So just identify yourself with that perfect version of yourself that already has that desire achieved. And just imagine the perfect scenario where he lives and immerse yourself. You don't have to like imagine his entire life. You only need to imagine like the 10 seconds of his day to day existence and live them fully. Immerse yourself truly in that 10-second long visualization and imagine yourself being there, not just with your eyesight, but with your but with all five of your senses. So with your hearing, with your touch, with your taste, with your uh what was the last one? I don't know, but you understand what I'm trying to say, and feel it to the point where you literally when you're waiting until you literally don't need it to make itself happen in your physical reality, because you've already experienced it so much to the point where you are no longer emotionally dependent upon seeing reality change. You don't need any affirmations. All you need is yourself. And don't just take this from me. I have helped countless amounts of people in the past achieve their desired results from life. And guess what? These people haven't even seen my timeless reader's mindsets. It is a collection of unbreakable mindsets that, if applied correctly, will make sure that they transform your reality to such a degree that you will literally have genuine no idea of what had actually happened. But you need to practice them regularly. And that's exactly what I will make sure that you do, because they are truly something life changing. And you truly need to take advantage of it, because there's a really strong discount right now. And yeah, just have a look at it. All of your problems will be solved, all of the life tests will be overcome, and you will have complete sense of calmness, peace, and serenity. But of course, you can still have it right now by shifting internally. But I will make sure that that happens to you automatically from this point onwards. Thank you very much for watching this video, and remember, no one is better at being you